Hello, everyone. You're very welcome to our sign language class today. My name is Anthony, and it's really lovely to meet you all today. So, if you're joining us for the first time, you're extremely welcome. And if you've been joining us in previous weeks, it's brilliant to have you back and to see you again. So, you can see there's two people on the screen. I myself am Anthony, and the person that you can hear speaking is Alison, the interpreter. Okay, so this year for 2023, we have been having sessions every 2 weeks, and so far we've covered different topics. We have learned how to introduce yourself, like what is your name, how are you, greetings like that. Then we also covered some family signs, how to sign mother, father, brother, sister, all signs relating to family. So now you can have a conversation about your family. Then we covered another topic, which was the weather. I know in the UK we're famous about talking about the weather, aren't we? Here, I'm based in Belfast. It's a little bit cloudy today, unfortunately. Yesterday was an absolutely beautiful day, lovely blue sky. And so we're just excited for summer coming. Today's a little bit more overcast and it feels quite cold, like we're going back to winter again. Hope everyone is having nice weather and hopefully the weekend will be good. It's lovely and fresh anyway, so hopefully we'll have a good weekend. So today I'm going to explain the plan. First of all, we'll do a little bit of a recap. We'll talk about the weather again. We will learn how to just refresh ourselves and the signs that we learned, family signs, introductions, so you can carry on practicing your sign language. Then today I'll introduce a new topic, which is numbers. Numbers can be a little bit boring, but they are very important to know the numbers in sign language. The alphabet is very important and also numbers. Those are the two things really are very fundamentally important for sign language. Numbers you might need when you're counting, for example, talking about what age you are, how long you've been somewhere, the time, how much something costs. So numbers are vitally important in sign language. So if you have any questions or comments, please just type them in the comments box. I'm happy to reply if I can see the questions. Also, I'll be here for 4 weeks, and if you want any particular topics covered that might relate to your work or anything that you want to learn, please type them in the comments box as well, and I can prepare a session for the next time based on what you would like. Okay, so we'll do a recap to start with. So I'm going to go through the alphabet again. I know probably a lot of you who have joined have done this many times, but it's always good to practice to make sure you're really fluent with the alphabet. You're getting the right hand shapes. And so are we ready to go? We'll start with the alphabet. So remember, before our vowels are on the 5 fingertips. So that's A, E, I, O, and U. So those are your 5 vowels. So let's go through A to Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, we'll do it one more time, but this time we'll do it a little bit faster. See if you can keep up with me. Are we ready? A, B, C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Ooh, that was quick, wasn't it? Okay, if you can't keep up or if it's your first time, obviously that's not going to be possible. I'm sorry about that. But don't worry, you can have a look on Google. If you type into the search bar BSL alphabet, you'll find loads of pictures and loads of resources. So just pick one of them. Make sure that you pick one appropriate to your either left hand or right hand, because there are two available. So pick the right one for yourself. And then you can practice in your own time following the resource. Just keep on practicing and you'll get there. Okay, so we'll just refresh ourselves on introductions. So first of all, this is how we sign the hello. And are you well? Or how are you? Are you well? The response might be, I'm great, thank you. I'm great, thank you. Or you might want to say, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Or perhaps you might want to say, I'm tired. So that's how you sign, I'm tired. Or I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the question and then I want you to respond to me how you're feeling. Okay, well done. We'll do it one more time. So the question is, brilliant. Now you ask me that question. You ask me, are you well? And I'll respond. I'm great, thank you. Okay, we'll do it one more time. You ask me the question again. How are you? Are you well? I'm happy, thank you. So that's a sign for happy. Okay, now we'll refresh ourselves on how we sign name. So that's the sign for name. So I've said before that pointing is very important in deaf culture. It's part of our language because it's allowing us to understand who we're pointing to, whether it's a person, an animal, an object. It's very visual, and so that's why we do a lot of pointing in BSL. So if you're talking about yourself, you're pointing to me, you, he, she, and they. Let's do that again. Me, you, he, she, and they. And that's the sign for name, name, and what. What. So the question always comes at the end in BSL. So the question is your name what? Again, your name what? And the answer is my name is Anthony. Her name is Emma. His name is Ben. Okay? So I'm going to ask you the question. I want you then to respond back to me. Good, well done everyone. So I'm going to ask you that again one more time. Brilliant, well done. Now I want you to ask me the question. And my answer is? Now ask me that again. Brilliant. Now I'm going to ask you the question. How are you? Are you well? And then you're going to respond to me. And then you're going to ask me another question back. How are you? And I'm going to respond to you. Then I'm going to ask you another question. What is your name? Then you're going to reply with what your name is. And then you're going to ask me what my name is. And I'll respond. So we're going to have a proper conversation. Okay, so there's two questions. First one is, how are you? And what is your name? Okay, are you ready? It's obviously an imaginary conversation because we can't see each other. I'm not really stressed. I'm just pretending I'm stressed. Brilliant. Well done. So now we'll move on to the topic of family. So this is how we sign family. Mother, father, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, cousin, baby, children, husband, wife, son, daughter. Okay, let's do these again. Oh, partner. This one is partner. Okay, let's do these one more time. So family, mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, auntie, uncle, baby, husband, wife, children, son, daughter, partner. Okay. Now, so here's the question. You brothers, sisters have? Or you children have? Okay, so I'm going to ask you the question and then I want you to respond with your answer. So remember, if you don't have any brothers or sisters, you sign it like this. I, an only child. I'm an only child. Okay, I'm going to ask you the question if you're ready. Good. Now I'm going to ask you the question one more time. Same question. You, brother, sisters, have? Good. Now I'm going to ask you a different question this time. You, children, have? And again, one more time. Well done. Now I'm going to ask you another question about names. Your mother's name is what? Your father's name is what? Your cousin's name is what? Your auntie's name is what? Your uncle's name is what? Good, well done everyone. If you have grandchildren, actually I forgot to give you the sign for grandmother, so that's GM for grandmother, grandmother, or grandma, or granny. You can just sign granny like this. So that's Nana. You can sign Nana like that. Granddad, granddad or grandfather. Grandpa, grandpa. And grandchildren, grandchildren. Grandson, grandson. And granddaughter, granddaughter. Excellent. Hopefully you enjoyed that session and the recap that we've just done on the family signs. So now we will move on to the topic of the weather and refresh ourselves on those signs. So the sign for weather, sun, sun. Rain, rain. Snow, snow. Thunder, thunder. Wind, wind. cloudy, cloudy, beautiful, beautiful, day, day, beautiful day, miserable, miserable, it's a miserable day, bright, bright, dark, dark, rainbow, rainbow, icy, icy, today, today, yesterday, yesterday, tomorrow, tomorrow, morning, morning, afternoon, afternoon, evening, evening, temperature, temperature, hot, hot, cold, sorry, warm, warm, cold, cold, freezing, freezing. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a question. Today, the weather is what? Okay, I'll ask it again. Today, the weather is what? So this is our timeline, remember. We always start with the time first, and then we mention the topic, and then we comment on the topic. So it's time, topic, comment. So today, the weather is what? Or yesterday, the weather was what? So the answer might be today, the weather is cloudy, cold, miserable. It is in Belfast. So I'm going to ask you the question now. Good. Let's do that again. So here's a different question. Yesterday, your weather was what? Brilliant. Now I want you to ask me the question. Ask me what the weather is like today. Today, the weather is cloudy and cold and a bit miserable. Now, you asked me about my weather yesterday. Yesterday, the weather was bright, beautiful, sunny, cold? Good, excellent. So hope you enjoyed that topic of the weather and everything that we've done so far. Now I'm going to teach you a brand new topic, and as I said, this is the topic of numbers. So that's how we sign numbers. Okay, so we're going to go 1 to 10 here, and then we'll go over them a few times, and then we'll work our way upwards. So we'll start with 1 to 10. So remember, if you have any questions or comments, just please type them in the comment section, anything at all. Okay, so when you're counting, make sure that the palm of your hand is facing forwards towards you, not outwards. The back of your hand is facing out, the palm is facing towards yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9 can be signed like that, 10. So can you see the 10? Okay, let's do that again, 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9, 10. Now I want you to practice 1 to 10 just with your whoever's there with you or on your own. I'll just give you 1 minute just to go through the numbers 1 to 10. Okay, let's do 11 to 20. 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Okay, let's do that again. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I want you to practice 11 to 20. Just give you 1 minute to do that. Okay, so let's do 1 to 20 the whole way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well done, everyone. I think we'll go on up to 35. So that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so let's do that one more time. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And that's a sign for 100. 100. Okay, well done. So now I'm going to teach you some signs linked with time. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Okay, let's do that again. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I'm just looking at one of the questions here. I'm not quite clear what you mean. Can you maybe just explain again what you're asking? 10 o'clock. Okay, now on to the next topic. Okay, so do you mean if you're right-handed, like me, I'm right-handed? So that's the 10 made with your right hand. All the numbers, if you're right-handed, are all going to be made on your dominant hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10 still stays on your right hand if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're going to do the numbers on your left hand. So that's your dominant hand. So again, all the numbers will be on that hand. Oh, sorry, you're meaning 21? Is that right? Okay, so it goes from left to right. If you're right-handed, it goes from left to right. I think, is that what you're asking? 21, so it starts, if you're right-handed, it starts left to right, and then goes 23, 24. Yeah, so it starts on the left-hand side of your body and moves right, just as you would write. And if you're left-handed, it's going to go the other way. So it's going to go right to left if you're left-handed. So it's going to be 21, 22. For left-handed people, you're starting at the right and moving across to the left. Okay, hope that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't really understand what you were asking there. Okay, so now, how long? So this is 1 hour, So this is your imaginary clock face. So that's 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and so on. Let's do that again. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Okay, so money. £1, £1, £2, £3. I know it's hard to remember everything, isn't it? So £1, £2, £3, £4, £5. Don't worry if you don't remember everything. The important thing is if you just remember the numbers that we learnt, especially 1 to 20, and then you can, that's the most important thing to practice and remember. Now I'm going to teach you how to say what age you are. So this is the sign for age. Age. So the question is, oh, sorry, someone's asking how to sign euro. So this is euro, euro, euro. Yes, Alison, I'll do the numbers again at the end. We can recap on those, don't worry. Do you mean from 1 to, how far do you want to go up? 35, just like we did? We'll do 1 to 35 again, if that's what you want. Okay, so the question that I was talking about, what age you are. So it's your age is what? Your age what? Okay, let's do that again. Your age is what? And the response is, my age is 21. Do you think I'm 21? Do I look 21? Yes or no, hopefully. My age is 45. My age is 62. My age is 67. Or my age is 90. Or my age is 38. So 38. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you the question. I'm going to ask you how old you are. See if you can answer me. And we'll do it one more time. Your age is what? Well done, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go back over the numbers again. Because Alison has asked if I can do the numbers again from, so we'll start with 11, 12, 13. So 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's do the teens again one more time, starting from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hopefully that's refreshed your memory. Okay, Lucy wants to play the fun finger spelling game that we've played before. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 names if you're ready to see if you can get these. Number 1. Okay, so these are not names. So see if you can get these. These are not, so number 1. See, these are countries. Okay, I'll do that country again. Number 2. And number 2 again. Number 3. And number 3 again. Number 4. So number 4 again. And number 5, last one. Okay, number 5 again. Okay, the last one was pretty hard, sorry. Number 4 was also difficult. Okay, let's see if you got them. So number 1, yes, you're all right, was Ireland. That's a sign for Ireland. And number 2, you are right again, Australia. That's a sign for Australia. Number 3, right again, America. So that's a sign for America. Number 4, well done if you got that one. Well, Lucy got that one, well done. That was Colombia. So that's how we sang Colombia. Colombia. It's because of the beautiful sunrise that Colombia is famous for. And number 5, let's see if you can get it. I'll do it one more time. It's actually 2 separate words. Fingers crossed you get it. Two separate words. Yay! Well done. Yeah, it was South Africa. So, well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the session. And well done, Alison. Thank you. Well done. So, thank you, everyone, for joining our session. Alison, Joan, Lucy, thank you for your time and your interest. So, hopefully, you enjoyed the session today. Because remember, we learned numbers and they were difficult. So thank you also Royal Voluntary Service for giving me the opportunity to teach sign language to anyone watching all over the UK, and also thank you to the interpreter. Everyone, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.